Guyana, a mysterious country of pristine rainforests and exotic wildlife. Nestled between Venezuela and Brazil, it's a magical landscape so remote and unspoiled that it inspired Sir Arthur Conan Doyle's The Lost World. Traveling with the tour company Adventure Life, I found myself in the capital of Georgetown. A crumbling city and living museum to British colonialism. This English-speaking nation, with a thriving market and a distinctly Caribbean vibe, is the gateway to the country's main attraction, the jungle. Approximately 80% of Guyana is covered by tropical rainforest, and the government is positioning it as an emerging ecotourism destination, the next Costa Rica. It's been quite the journey getting here. We've traveled all the way from Georgetown to the south of the country in North Rupununi, and we're here in Rewa Eco Village. Now the goal here is to see some exotic wildlife and also learn a little bit about the indigenous people who've made this area their home. This area is becoming a major sport fishing destination. So this morning I'm heading out to do a little sport fishing of my own. The aim is to get the arapaima, which is the world's largest scaled freshwater fish. This is the traditional form of fishing. I've got my catfish as bait, and all I need to do is put this baby in the water. First catch of the day is a red piranha. It's a bit small, it's a bit bony for dinner, so we're gonna use it as bait instead and keep fishing until we get Mr. Big.
Whoa, that's a big one.
I leave the comfort of Rewa Eco Lodge for the bug-infested jungles of Surama. You must be Gary,
Yes,
jungle survival expert. Julia,
Welcome to Surama.
nice to meet you.
Yes, I'll be your guide for the trip in Surama here.
A few hours walk from the tiny Amerindian village, and I'm in the thick of things, getting ready to learn how to survive. That over there? Setting up camp involves cleaning the area out with a machete, raking out all of the leaves to make sure that you can actually see the ground in case there's any snakes or any poisonous spiders. Then what you want to do is hang up the tarp in case it rains.
The rope.
Then you want to put up the hammock.
That's made in Surama.
And then put the mosquito netting, of course, so the mosquitoes don't get you in the middle of the night. Great camp, great accommodations. I'm excited to sleep here tonight.
So the next thing on survival is hunting, learning to get your own food in terms of animals and bigger birds. The main weapon here is the bow and arrow. In the forest, the bow and arrow you always take with you, or it's your best friend. You grab the arrow. This finger here is what steers the arrow, and then you use this two finger to hold this, not the string, the arrow itself.
Okay.
Okay. Pull it back. Raise it to your eyes.
Oh my God.
The arrow you said. Right.
Okay. Okay, raise it to my eyesight.
Release.
Ah, yes. It's pretty good. The cocoa-reet grub makes for a great survival snack. Oh! But it's even better bait. Coconut. Next task, catch dinner.
Here you go.
Mostly all I'm getting is a whole lot of bugs attracted to my headlamp. So, oh, just a little bit. Looks good. We didn't catch a lot of big fish, but it'll definitely sustain us while we're out here.
It's so dark, you can barely see your own hand in front of your face. And when those tarantulas come out, well, there's nothing left to do but just settle in and get some sleep.
Last night was maybe the worst night's sleep I've ever had. I mean, I'm down to experience new things, but I've just realized how challenging sleeping in the jungle can be.
Well, if there's one thing I learned overnight in the jungle was I gotta give you guys respect because you spend all your time out here, you know all the intricacies. It's impressive.
I always like the tradition of keeping, our custom alive and our stories, our way of life. We try to protect the forest because we get everything from it. And if you're dependent on it, then you should care it and protect it.
From the rugged jungles to the rich indigenous communities, the exotic wildlife to the colonial architecture and bustling markets, I got a taste for Guyana beyond just the grubs. A remote country far from the tourist trail and so much left to be explored.